Hi all, welcome. And in this video, we are going to work on a Leetcode problem known as 1623, all valid triplets that can represent a country. Now, in order to solve this problem, let's first look at the tables that are given in this particular problem. Now, the first table is school A, and if you look all the three tables, they all share the same schema. So when I say same schema means they have identical column names, they have identical column data types. For every column in every table, data type is same. And if you see the description also, like how the data is going to be stored in the table, it is also same. So for every table, the student ID column will hold unique value, and for every table, student name column will also be holding a unique value. Okay, that means student ID and student name combination for each table, that is school A, school B, and school C, will be unique. Okay, now what they want to do with it is, suppose there is a country, and in that country we have these three schools, and one student can be part of only one school. So that means one student can study in only one school at any given point in time. Now they want to create a team of three people, and one member will be coming from school A, other will be coming from school B, and the third one will be coming from school C. So this is what it is written. Now they want to create the team in such a way that all the three members should have different IDs as well as different names. Okay, so their IDs, that is student ID, should not be matching with each other as well as their names. Okay, so based on this constraint, they want to create the team. Now you have to write the SQL statement to create such teams that follow this particular rule. That means no student of the team should have matching ID or name with the other members of the team. Okay, now in order to explain that what they are expecting, they have given a sample schema in which we have two students in school A table, one student in school B, and three students in school C. Now, based on this data, they are expecting that only two teams will be created, and all the other combinations are rejected, because if you see in first there are matching names, and then there are matching IDs. Okay, so only the two combinations that are given in the output are satisfying the conditions required to form a team. Okay, for this particular problem, I have created a SQL script that you can use to create the example in your own database and write your SQL query to get the solution to this problem. Okay, so I will paste this in the description of this YouTube channel, description of this YouTube video, and you can copy paste the schema from there into your SQL editor, and you should be good to go. Okay, so for now, let me connect to my database. Leetcode challenges. Fine. And let me just use the same format that I have used for problem 2668. Okay, so let me just do a copy paste. Okay, so the problem number is 1623. All valid triplets that can represent a country. Fine. We got to know the problem statement. So we want to create teams of three where no two members have same name or same IDs. That is what is needed. Okay, so let me write that problem statement also in the comments. So we have a problem where we have to write a solution to find all possible triplets representing the country under the given constraints. Fine. Now let me copy paste the SQL script that I have created. Okay, here. Fine, let me run it. Again, just use the problem number at the end of your table so that each table will be unique in the database, so that you can identify the table was created for which problem. Okay, so let me quickly go ahead and see the data. School A 1623. So we should have two entries. That's correct. In school B, we should have only one entry. That's right. And in school C, we should have only one entries. Oh, three entries. So here we have three entries. Fine. Now, what we need three members, one from each school. So we need the names of the members. So first will be, we have to write, let's say I'm saying school A as A, student name as member A. Then I'm saying school B alias, I'm giving it as B, student name as member B. Then C, student name as member C. So the first student will be coming from school A, second student will be coming from school B, and third will be coming from school C. And now I'm going to create a join. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to create a join between school A 1623 and school B 1623. I am giving it as alias A. I'm giving it as alias B. Now I am going to join on inequality. So inequality of what? The student ID and student name. So basically what I'm trying to say is we should create the pairs in such a way that the pairs ID and names between school A and school B students should not match. Okay, so I'm going to say A dot student ID should not be equal to A dot student B dot student ID, and A dot student name should not be equal to B dot student name. Okay, now similarly what I'm going to do is school C, I'm going to join with the join that I have already done. I'm going to give alias to this table as C, and I'm going to say on, I'm going to say it should not match with student ID of school B, and it should not match with student name of school B. Okay, now let's see the result, and you will be a little surprised to see the result, but we will figure it out later, like what is the problem. School C on student ID. Let me correct. I think I am doing something wrong. Name. Mm, Let me see. I think Okay, there was a mistake. So b dot student id should not be equal to c dot student id, and b dot student name should not be equal to c dot student name. Okay. C dot student name as member C. And if you see, there are like 4 teams that our query is giving, and in this, I think there are some duplicates. So Alice, Tom, Jerry, Alice, Tom, Alice. So this thing should not come. The second row should not come because we have the same name. Even though they are from different schools, but we have the same name, so we should remove that. As well as there is one entry where we are, I think, have a matching ID. So if I'm not wrong, we have Bob and Jerry in one example. So we have Bob and Jerry both share the student ID, common student ID. So what we did, we compared students from school B and school C, but we didn't compare school A and school C. So what we have to do is, in the second join, we have to just extend the condition and say that it should also remove any student whose ID or name is matching with the student of school A. So we have to say student ID of A should not match with student ID of school C, and student name of school A should not match with the student ID of school C. Now if we run the query, we are getting the correct result. So we have Alice, Tom and Jerry, and if you see, Alice is from student school A, that is student ID 1. Then we have Tom, that is 3, and then we have Jerry, that is 2. So IDs are different, as you can see, names are also different. And the second team is formed with Bob from school A, that is ID 2. Then we have Tom again with ID 3, and Alice, that is ID 10. So now there are no students in a team with same ID or same name from different schools. Okay, so this is my solution. You guys can create your own solution also. It's a easy problem of Leetcode, but the actual trick is that you also have to consider, while joining school C with school A and B, is you have to add the condition for school A also. So most of the times people forget that we also have to make sure that we don't have any matching students from school A while creating this query. So that is the catch. I hope you understand what I did here, and if you have any comment or any questions, please do write it in the comment section of the channel or comment section of the video, and let's meet in the next session. Thank you so much.